Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So big shout out to little Lioness for gifting me this beautiful necklace, so amazing. It reminds me of the heart of the ocean out at the Titanic, really beautiful and a real sign for the divine feminine that the heart will go on. And I shared a beautiful song today on the community page about the divine feminines not giving up on this journey, and that you find yourself so much through this and you start to understand it all. And someone asked me yesterday why the videos I've been doing lately are a lot longer. And it's because in 2020, we're being prepared for union. So we're being given more guidance, more information coming in on a daily basis. Whereas before, we were given what we needed to be given to survive that day. But now we're preparing, we're being illuminated, we're finding things out, we're understanding more. And there's so much more going on that meets the eye. So we have to see through the illusion. We have to lift the veil, we have to see the truth and understand the truth. And thank you to everyone who was on the Q&As yesterday. An amazing message coming out over and over again by Archangel Jeremiah, the angel that's in charge of our life review, that makes sure we're going in the right direction, that makes sure that all paths lead home, because all paths lead to union. And Archangel Jeremiah came through to say that all is well, that we are safe, that we're exactly where we're meant to be. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And that's why I shared this on the community page, because it's so powerful. So whatever's going on right now in your life with your twin flame, it's a hidden blessing that you'll soon understand, because as we move further towards union, you understand why everything's happened the way it has and why everything's falling into place. And there's a lot of rain around again today, and things are being purified, things are being cleansed, things are being opened up so that you can see the truth, and amazing things are flowing in. So I'm going to use 4 decks of cards today. The universe has your back, the angels and ancestors, the sacred traveller, and we're going to bring in the tarot familiars. But we're going to start with a message from the divine masculine. So what does your masculine want to say to you today, divine feminine? Here we go. Wow, I see signs about you. So your masculine's reminding you again here that they are constantly seeing you everywhere, that they are being reminded of you everywhere, seeing the signs about you everywhere. They can't escape you anymore. And they don't want to escape you anyway. But if they did, if they were in fear, they just can't hide anymore. And this is why they're saying to you, this sexy energy is coming in again. Thinking about your lips, and this came up yesterday. The masculine's wanting to kiss the feminine. Thinking about your lips moving, communicating with you, kissing you, touching you, tasting you, loving you, wanting you. And because this has come up again, I'm going to be doing a sexy reading today for members. We're going to incorporate everything into that reading. We're going to talk about the sexual desires the masculines have got for the feminines right now, what they are wanting from the feminines right now. We're going to talk about what you need to know as a divine feminine right now and bring some angel guidance in. So we're going to do a really in-depth message for members. So if you are a member, look out for that later. And if you do want to become a member, all the details are in the description below. You just join the link and you have access to those videos. Your smell drives me wild. So the masculines are not only seeing signs about you, but they're receiving smells connected with you. And you might think, well, how does my masculine smell me when I've never met them in person, or, we haven't had that physical time together? And it doesn't really matter if you've met or you haven't met. A smell will remind them of you. It could be a smell that they smell that reminds them of the first time they met you. It could be something as simple as the smell of a flower, a food smell. It could be the smell of hot coffee. It could be a perfume smell, something that reminds them of you. And there's nothing more sexy to the divine masculine than the way the divine feminine smells. Your own physical smell. So if you have had physical time together, intimate time together, your masculine smells you and is thinking about you, smelling you, kissing you, tasting you, devouring you today. So a lot of passion and sexual energy coming in. And I was born to be with you. So your masculine is understanding now it's their destiny. It's their fate to be with you. And this is why Archangel Jeremiah is saying to you, all is well. It's absolutely as it's meant to be. So trust and keep the faith. So let's do some shuffling then. Because every day I'm shuffling. Let's do this. So let's see what's going on today with the feminines. What do we need to know for the divine feminines? There we go. Wow. Protected by angels. Amazing. What do we need to know for the divine masculines? Wow. Great adventure. See how they're jumping out here? What do we need to know for the journey then? Amazing. Excited to do this reading today. A lot of power coming in here. Let's do it then without even shuffling anymore because they jumped out. Look at this, divine feminine. You are cherished by the angels. How beautiful is that? You're cherished by the angels. The angels have got you. They're holding your hand. They're supporting you. They're guiding you on. And they've completely got this journey. So there's nothing to fear. And when I'm connecting with this, not only do I see Archangel Michael for protection, I also see Archangel Jeremiah watching over you saying all is well. I've got you and you've got this, and I'm nudging everything right now into the right direction. But I also see Archangel Uriel, the angel of illumination, illuminating your path, guiding you, showing you the truth, helping you to feel safe along the way. And wow, you've got crossing bridges. This is really powerful because things are being healed right now. The message says it's time. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And that's exactly what's happening right now. We're releasing what needs to go. We're mending the connection. We're building the bridges. This is about meeting on the 5D realm and coming together. This is about healing all things. So this is very much about what's going on with you and your masculine right now. That things are being released so you can come together. And when I talk about the 5D, and we all have our own interpretation of it. So there's no rights, there's no wrongs. It's everything is correct how you see it to be. But the angels always show me a vision of a bridge. And on that bridge, there's a bench in the middle. And you come from one side, your divine masculine comes from the other, and you meet in the middle. And that's where you bring love in. You share love together, you spend time together, you talk about things, you build that friendship. You find the bond of love, you hold each other, you kiss each other, you make love to each other, you nurture and support each other. And that's where the bridges are mended. You're crossing bridges for each other. They gave me a scenario not long ago and I shared it with you all here. I don't know if you guys are aware of Sex and the City, but in Sex and the City, the film, Miranda and Steve go into separation. They're married, they go into separation and they build the bridge and they make a pact to meet up if they both want to make it work on the Brooklyn Bridge. And you see them coming together. And, when I actually shared that message, and it's quite a while ago now, I asked for a sign that particular day. And that's exactly what I saw. And, Miranda and Steve run into each other's arms and they cross bridges to be together because they come from each side of the fence. So this is also about travel. It's about movement. It's about things shifting to be together. It's about the lockdown easing and, things being easier to come together. And we're not out of the woods yet with this pandemic, by the way. I shared a video last week about the second wave that's expected to come in and how to prepare for that. But the angels are saying you things are getting a lot easier. Everything that's going on is helping the masculines to awaken. It's even helping you to awaken, divine feminine, to your purpose, to follow your heart, to follow your purpose, your passions, to do things that maybe you wouldn't have done as quickly if lockdown hadn't to come in. So you're being protected by angels all along the way. And this is really powerful today because it's showing you that you're crossing bridges for each other. It's so beautiful. So before we go into any more cards, I'm going to pull some charms for you. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminines? And I want to say a big thank you as well to Naina for topping up the charms here. Okay, there's more coming in every day. So let's see what we've got then. So any of these will resonate with you. We've got quite a few. We've got some initials now coming in as well. So the initials that I'm going to speak out may mean something to you for your name, their name, something connected with you. And I'll read it intuitively and see what they tell me. So first of all, we've got the beautiful tree here. And this tree is about the journey blossoming and blooming, because when I'm connecting with that tree, it's not really about the tree of life. It's more about things blooming and blossoming and the journey unfolding, and about the roots. You know, the roots of the connection are so deep. The roots of the love, the divine feminine as for the masculine, is so deep and powerful. So there's so much power here for the journey. And it's about that beautiful love that you share together. We've also got, wow, we have got the tree of life there as well then. So it's also about the tree of life, and that everything's connected and everything's integrated and everything's exactly as it's meant to be. So when I'm tapping in with this tree, it's very much about the journey moving forward. It's about change, it's about shifts, and it's definitely about blooming or blossoming leaves and branches and flowers on the tree. So things are starting to blossom and grow right now. And we have to release it to heaven, because the wheel is about the wheel of fortune, and Yoda just started nodding there as well. So we'll bring Yoda in a little bit there. So, yeah, this is about trusting the journey and taking control, and, you know, having the power within you to say to heaven, I surrender. I release this to you. I let go. I allow you to take control of this journey for me and give me the strength I need to surrender and release and be me, and to find joy in each moment. Because when we find joy in each moment, we feel relaxed, we feel better, we feel safe, and you are safe because you are protected by angels every step of the way. And the angels want you to trust right now that you can hand it over to heaven and take the power back in your situation and move forward fearlessly with confidence and grace, knowing that you are good enough, that you are enough, that nothing compares to you, because your masculine was born to be with you, not the karmic person or the people they're spending time with or their family. They were born to be with you. That's the reason they were incarnated. That's the reason you've come together in this lifetime. So believe in that love. We've also got yin and yang. So yin and yang is about balance there. And it's about things shifting, masculine and feminine energy aligning. So when I'm tapping in with this one, it's about alignment. And you're realizing that right now, Divine Feminine, especially if you experience any physical symptoms. And the physical symptoms they've been showing me lately, over the last few hours as well, it's like burning sensations, tingling under the skin, or itching. And it's because the masculines are itching for freedom. They're itching to find their true path. They don't feel adequate in their own skin anymore because they feel like they need to make a change. It's very much like a shapeshifter, where, you know, a shapeshifter kind of, or a skinwalker. Thank you. I'm just really tapping into the energy of Supernatural now with Sam and Dean. You know, you guys know I love watching these series and they always give me signs. And a skinwalker is, you know, an entity that kind of sheds the skin and becomes somebody else. And they're giving me that analogy with that yin and yang there with the balance, because the masculines need to shed the skin of their past, a lot like how a snake sheds their skin. And they need to move forward and become this new person. And that's what they're going through right now. So it's like their skin is burning or itching because they need to release it all. So if you're feeling any of that energy, you know, not all of you will, but some of you may be feeling that. It's connected with them needing to shed their skin. And you may feel it in other ways. You may feel anxiety, a bit anxious, butterflies in the stomach. You can feel something's coming, but it's a real like a needing to release things that need to go. We've also got the heart here, and you know, you hold your masculine's heart and they hold yours. And wow, it says something on this heart here. Oh, it says family. Family, so beautiful. So I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. I'll try and hold it as close as I can there. It does say family on it there. But this is about you understanding that you and your masculine are not just going to come into union. You're going to build something together. You're going to build a family. So for some of you, that may mean children together. It may mean incorporating children from your connection with others or their connection with others or the marriages, partnerships, and bringing it all together. It may mean you foster or adopt kids, or it may mean something entirely different altogether, that you have children, but you have animals as your children, or you bring in cuddly toys as your children. Me and George do that. Or you're building a retreat together, a sanctuary, something to do with your purpose or spiritual path, where people can come to you and feel safe, like supported and protected children. You know, something you're building together. So it doesn't necessarily mean children, don't get me wrong, okay? You know what it resonates with. Family is building a family. And they're giving me the dog barking. Always get that coming through, connecting with loyalty. So for some of you, you're definitely going to have connections with animals. You know, maybe rescuing animals, looking after animals, making sure that they are safe. Because we're all energy, we're all one. You know, every living thing on this planet, we're all one. So I feel some of you are going to be connecting with that there. We've also got here, we got a smiley face. So this is showing me smiley face emojis. So I feel communication coming in here with smiley faces. The masculine's communicating to you and putting a smiley face on the end of the chat or, you know, the text or whatever. But you make them very, very happy. And this is exactly what I'm feeling when I'm connecting with this chart. You make your masculines very happy. Communication, knock on the door. Give me 2 seconds. Hiya, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. Wow, okay. I don't know what this is, but we've had something delivered. So another sign, again, no coincidences, remember, that everything happens for a reason, you know? And as I'm talking about emojis and communication, again, we have a knock on the door. So you make your masculine very, very happy. We've also got here this beautiful, it's like a gingerbread man with a heart, which again signifies happiness, joy from the heart, being connected with the heart space. But it always signifies children or family, something magical flowing in, powerful things in the future. And then we've got some initials here. We've got the initial S, the initial H. We've got, what is that one? That is another, oh no, it's an E. Is that an E? Yeah, we've got an E. Okay, so we've got an S, an H and an E, an S, a K and an X. So we've got 2 S's, a K, an X, a H and only is it an F? It's an F, I think it is, or it could be an E. It's very small and tiny. It's either an E or an F, so I feel that could resonate with someone. So 2 S's, and we've got a H as well, and that says shh, shh, okay? So I feel like the masculines are saying, you don't have to hear my voice because I'm in your dreams. I'm already with you. I'm connecting with you always. That's what I'm feeling there. But these initials will mean something to you. It could resonate with your name, his name, their name, her name, or it could be something different. But a lot of power coming in here. Crossing bridges for each other, powerful. So the masculines then are preparing to go on a great adventure. Look at that one. Taking control, Viking energy, warrior energy coming in. Take a risk and venture forward. And what are we having? Knocks on the door. Communication. Emojis. This is a sign that they are taking control here. And there's your masculine. Right there. At the heart of it all. And you know, let me just enlarge that with he's holding his heart, okay? And he's standing his ground and he's got light flowing out of him. So he's setting sail for a new beginning. So this is showing you what's coming in. And if you do start seeing the goats again today, it's a sign of adventure. But I feel you may even see Viking ships or things connected with Vikings to show you he's on his way. And then we've got solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And that's why I feel the shh coming through from the masculines. They may be a bit quiet right now. Because in silence, peace prevails. That's where they find their clarity. That's where they understand the journey. And they are starting to understand this journey, Divine Feminine, that they need to take a risk, a leap of faith. It's up to them now, that they've messed it up in the past and they need to right that wrong. They need to sort that out. They understand what they've done. They're kind of getting a taste of their own medicine in a way, because they're realising now how strong and powerful the feminine is, and that you can survive and thrive without them in your life. And they're getting a little bit scared about it right now, wanting to take action, wanting to work things out. So let's do some charms. Oh, wow, look at this. So we've got the amethyst coming in here for clarity. And this is really what I'm tuning in with when I'm tapping in with a solitude energy. So, the amethyst, it's bringing in a lot of clarity for the masculines. So they're tuning in. We've also got here a butterfly, because we know they're transforming and they're going through a cleanse. They're going through a change. They're changing things in their life right now. They're being reborn like the phoenix from the flames. They're being changed from within. We've also got, again, for the masculines, a tree of life. So they're realising that everything is connected, that everything is happening for a reason, and, that they've grown the way they have for a reason, with ancestral patterns now being released. We've also got the seahorse, because they're diving down deep, they're working things out. And we've got the hand there, which is, the hand of life, the hand of Fatima here. So this is very much about fate and destiny and psychic awareness and energy healing. So the masculines are realising that they are healers, that they've got a purpose, that they are spiritual as well. And they're understanding all of this now. And we've also got the initial L there. L. So that I'm also seeing a C in there, an L or a C. So that may resonate with you. But this is about them waking up to the journey and finding their way. For the journey then, we've got, wow, choosing your path, all is possible. And this card kept coming out yesterday in the Q&A. All is possible. So you're both moving forward, and your masculine right now is choosing the path. They're choosing the path which leads to you, because all paths lead to you. And Divine Feminine, you're being guided to be very graceful and to have gratitude on your journey and to trust the journey and to believe in all things. Through gratitude, joy expands. So it's very much about you believing and having faith that all is possible, and that you're saying to your masculine right now, follow me, here I am. You're shining your light brightly and showing them the way. And you're surrendering to the journey. And I love this, because we've got another ship there that's very Viking in orientation. Look at that, very similar ships there. So another sign that the masculines are moving towards the feminines, that the feminines are surrendering. So you're surrendering right now, Divine Feminine. Release control. Remember, you've got the wheel coming up in the charms. So take back your power, but let go of control. Put down your oars of the canoe and let the stream take you where it's meant to go. Let it lead you in the right direction, because it's leading towards a great adventure here. So be grateful for this journey and feel it all, because you are a healer. Healing energy flows through you. So you're tuning in with who you are, and you're realising your power and your strength and your magnificence. And that was really hit home to me last night. I've got to share this because, I watched Passion of the Christ last night with George. George had never seen it, and we watched it together, and I've seen it many, many times. And, in the past, every time I've watched it, I've cried like a baby. And I thought I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time, because I'm with George, I don't want to seem a bit weak. So I called on Jesus right at the beginning of the film, and I said, Jesus, thank you for giving me the strength to watch this. And I didn't cry at all. But you know what was even more powerful? All the way through, I kept hearing Jesus saying to me, be strong like I was. Angel bumps, be strong like I was. And this is a big sign for the Divine Feminine. Be strong like I was. So you've got all of heaven with you, giving you strength. Think about what Jesus endured on that cross. And he's saying to you, be strong like I was. You can do anything right now. You are a healer. You are mystical. You are magical. You are sensational, divine feminine. You are liquid love, and you are loved beyond measure. And you've got all the support from the angelic realm around you right now, guiding you on, supporting you, keeping you strong, keeping you powerful, showing you the truth of what's to come. So let's do some charms. So wow, what have we got here? Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. We've got the beautiful crown there, and we've got like a wand. So when I'm connecting with that, that's like majesty energy. That's like a ruler that has like a staff and, the crown on. So this is like emperor and empress energy. It's also a sign of, the king and the queen. So it's about you two being destined to be together. But this is also about you putting on your crown. Yoda puts the crown on there, and you know that you are strong. So this is your power. This is you taking that pain. The way that Jesus did, they put a crown of thorns on Jesus' head, and it was painful. So this journey you put on, you take on, is painful, and you carry a cross. And you feel that sometimes, you feel the pain. You carry burdens, not just your burdens, or your masculine's burdens, but you take on the pain of the world because you're an empath. So people give you a problem, you carry it on your back. So if you have neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain on this journey, it's because of the burdens that you're both carrying around, like the cross that Jesus carried on his back. So you have to release it. And we've got the magic wand there because you were capable of, waving your wand. And if you watch my other channel, Pixie Power, sometimes I use the wand, Piao, Pixie Power, because you have a magic wand. You may not be able to see it, but you have one. And you have the power to change worlds with your thoughts. You can wave your wand and send out love and healing to people. You can give smiles to people with your wand. But it's also a sign that you have the power from heaven around you. Like a fairy godmother helping you. The universe helping you. You're saying to heaven, thank you for helping me. You're using the law of attraction to your advantage. There's power coming in on this journey. We've also got here, what's this one? Let's have a look. It looks like a rabbit, okay? Let me tune in. Yeah, we've got a little rabbit here, okay? So what I'm tuning, it looks like could be seen as many things. I'm seeing that as a rabbit. It could be a dress as well. They're showing me that like a beautiful white dress there, clarity, purity. But I'm seeing it also like a rabbit with rabbit's ears. Remember, I read these intuitively. Things springing forward. Leaps of faith moving forward right now. But I am also seeing that as a beautiful white dress, which shows me clarity, purity, purification, healing. The way the masculine looks at the feminine in your light. And look at that, a beautiful white dress there. So this is about your majesty. You being very majestic. They're giving me a bit of fear there. The masculines get blown away by your energy. We've also got a beautiful heart there, and we've got an angel watching over the heart. So this is showing you that your heart is protected by angels, and you know that's true because you're being shown there, divine feminine, that you're protected by angels. So the angels are watching over this journey, your heart and theirs, because, your heart is precious and so is theirs. Wow, we've got a 4-leaf clover for luck there. Beautiful. That's the first time that one's come out there. So a 4-leaf clover, luck is on your side. It's very lucky right now. And it's powerful because, the 4-leaf clover is green, and I'm really tuned into green energy today. We've got Yoda here, we've got the green earrings on, this is green, this green, and this as well. And it's the healing power of Archangel Raphael. But it's also the healing power of the earth, the grass, the tree leaves, the energy of the grass, the earth. So this is about you tuning in with Mother Earth and that powerful energy. We've also got the seahorse again here. Oh wow, 2 seahorses. Feminine and masculine coming together, working things out, diving deep right now. Secrets being revealed, intuition, power. They're really saying that seahorse is signifying intuition and clarity and going within and understanding things. We've also got, this is a flower, but it can also look like a football, okay? So a football or soccer, if you're in, America, I think it's called soccer. So this is very much about sports. So I'm connecting with this, and sports, your masculine may be a sports person, sports commentator, athlete. There could be some athletic energy there, maybe celebrity football or something like that. And I'm also feeling this as a flower that's unfolding. The journey is unfolding here and things are starting to make sense. And then we've got the number M here, we've got the number J, and we've got the number P. So we've got P, M, and J. So that may mean something to somebody there. I can't show them to you because they're very tiny. They might fall. We've got P, just about see that. You've got the J there, J, and we've got the M, okay? M. So that may mean something to you. So powerful. So I'm going to finish the reading with a little bit of tarot. So I'm not going to pull any more cards for each section here. Let's do this. We've got, wow, the 8 of Cups. So things are being moved away from, released and healed to bring in a better future. So this is also a sign of karmic endings, and wow, the King of Wands. And the masculines are very loyal to the divine feminine. This keeps coming up in Q&As. The masculines there are really thinking about the feminine, dreaming about the feminine, looking at that flame burning. Don't give up on this journey. It's really powerful that you know that things are moving into place, that it's all as it's meant to be. So this is also a sign from your masculine to not give up on this journey and to trust and keep the faith. So everything's falling into place exactly as it's meant to be. You are protected and cherished by angels, and all is well. Have a great day, sending you so much love. And also pop on your notification bell, because I'm definitely going to be live on Saturday doing the weekly love scopes early instead of Sunday, and I may do a Q&A tomorrow. So pop on your bell, pop on that bell, and you'll never miss a video and you'll never miss a live stream. Thank you for being here, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.